Hello everybody and welcome back to another Slay the Spire Mini Series Ascension Mode 1. This is level 2 and we are on the Ironclad. So let's jump into it. Not going to waste too much time talking a lot of crap. We're going to get into it and we're going to play the card. Lose or gold, transform 2 cards, obtain a random boss relic. I'm not going to do that again. I lost the one because of that. Max HP or choose. I'm just going to go for max HP. Everything else is like eh. And the max HP is a guaranteed benefit that I want. And this is a horrible first turn, by the way. Like the absolute worst potential first turn we could have had. So the Ironclad is actually like, I'm starting to come to the conclusion, the weakest of the 3 characters. Because other than his super awesome ability to, I mean this is great, get rid of defend. Other than his super awesome ability to heal himself after every fight, the rest of him is kind of bad. It's like really bad. Like his starting cards are so trash, and the cards you get for like the first floor and stuff, very seldomly are you going to get a card that is just going to be like, yeah, that was a good one, you know. Lots of the time the cards you're going to get is going to just feel inadequate in all ways. So yeah, the Ironclad, I'm actually starting to come to the conclusion is actually not the strongest character in the game. He's actually might potentially be the weakest character in the game. Defect is starting to feel like the strongest character in the game for me personally. So I've definitely taken a little bit of a change up here, and started to become a little bit of a defect boy. I'm starting to really enjoy the defect. I think the defect might truly and honestly be one of the strongest characters in the game. I'm not even kidding you. So if you haven't been playing the defect, you should start playing him because he's super strong. So this is easy fight. Offering made the run a lot stronger than it needed to be, which is very fun. And I'm never going to say no to making a run a little bit stronger due to one card called Offering showing up. I will come here and I will smith and I will upgrade the Perfected Strike to do more damage. And we're going to be looking for as many strikes as we can get on this run, as well as many other good things that we want. So let's start like this, let's go like this and move on. Not a good first turn, I'm not going to lie to you. Pretty bad one. Didn't do much, but we did get rid of that immediately, which is good. We can go for one of these. We can get a little bit of a... I'm going to play 2 defense. I'm actually going to play... 2 defense and a strike, I think. Simply because, you know what, why take the damage if we don't need to? So the Offering is gone, so it means our power spike is also gone. The worst possible hand we could have gotten. Getting 3 fucking dazes out of like 17 fucking cards again. It's just, it actually makes me so angry that I physically lose my cool. I get physically angry because it's like, once again, it comes down to the mathematical equation, right? If there's 17 cards, there were actually 17 minus 2 is 12 plus 3 is 15 plus 3, so it's 4. It was 14 plus it's 20 cards. There were fucking 20 fucking cards in the deck, right? 20 cards, and of those 20, 6 of them were dazes, and of those fucking 6 we drew 3 of them. I mean, come on, that is some bullshit and you actually know it. I will take armaments here. Self-forming K is not really good, but it's okay. We'll find another elite. It's the Lagavulin, luckily makes that a lot easier. Having that be the Lagavulin is really good for us, and having that extra energy from Lantern on the first turn, it feels so good. So just give me Perfected Strike and this should be an easy kill. I'll use Offering if we get Normality, it doesn't matter because we'll just play it. That was a great first turn. That was perfect. I will take another Perfected Strike. Yes, I will. And I will also upgrade said Perfected Strike. There you go. Perfected Strikes do a lot of damage, especially since we're going to be trying to pick up as many strikes as we can. I'm going to heal for 22 and move on. Find another elite. I will look for loot. I'll look for more loot. What was the sentries? Okay. Maybe we push it, you know, it's possible. I won't be the first to deny that I might have pushed it a bit there. But we should be able to take out 1 sentry at least, which is really good. Unfortunately, we took out a middle sentry, which is probably a bad idea because now we have 2 sentries that are attacking the same turn / not attacking the same turn. So that's all very bad for us. I'm going to use Offering first in case we get Normality. We didn't. That's great. I'm going to use armaments, and I'm going to put it on a normal strike, I guess. It doesn't really matter though. We're going to Perfect the Strike here. We're going to normal strike here, and we're going to normal strike here. And that's great. We take 4. There's only 1 left. There's Normality, but we don't really care, so we're going to let Normality cycle through. No reason to lose the 1 HP. We'll play armaments and upgrade the defense for lols. No reason to lose the 1 HP if we don't need to, you know what I mean? And Perfect the Strike doing its Perfect the Strike. And we get Regal Pillar, which is super good. And I will definitely take an Inflame here, even though it's a power and I'm not too into powers. It's okay. Give me the power on the first turn. We got it. And we got the bash. And we got the damage. That's a great first turn. That's the type of first turn that you can go home and you can tell stories about. You can be like, you know, I was once playing Slay the Spire and I got this first turn. And you can just be very, very proud of it. So I'm going to go Almonds on the Flex. And now we want to do Flex, and I'm actually going to play the Energy Potion here, and I'm going to go for full on damage all the way. And we killed him. That was actually killed him a lot faster than I anticipated, so it did throw me a little bit for a loop. So we should probably rest up. But who's our boss? It's the Guardian guy. We have very little blocks. You know what we should do? We should Smith Almonds. That's what we should do. I think that's okay. I think we should be fine against the boss. We have an Explosion Potion, so if things get really bad, we can always just Explosion Potion, which is very important, so you keep that in mind. But I think with the Perfector Strikes that we have, we should be okay, but you never know. You never know. Okay, so we don't care about Perfecting here, so Flex, Perfector Strike. Normal Strike, because he's vulnerable, that does way more damage to him. I'll get rid of Normality, fuck it. I'll get rid of Normality. That's good. It gives me enough block next turn. It gives me 9 block next turn, which is really good. It was just, I think, the right play. I should have played Armaments before I played that, but it's okay. And I will definitely Perfect the Strike. I should have used the Vulnerable Potion. That was my bad. Let's use it now. Let's use this. Let's use this. And let's use that. Yeah, one shot lock him down. It feels good. I'm very much liking where we are right now. I think this is the type of run where you can go all the way. You know what I'm saying? You can just go all that way to the home run. Easy win. Let's move on. This is feeling good. I'll take another offering. Hell yes, I will, baby. I will not take Pandora's Box. I will not take Pandora's Box. Sozu. I'll take Sozu. It's fine. Sozu's really good, actually. I mean, potions are really good, and taking Sozu might be actually really bad for us. But I'm going to take Sozu nonetheless, and hopefully I won't completely regret the move I made. So let's start all the way at the bottom here. I like this path. This path looks good. I hate this asshole, but other than that, it's good. I'm going to start with offering. Didn't get Normality. Oh, it was just checking. I'm going to go Inflame, Flex, Bash, Weaken, Strike, and we're gonna tank 8 damage to the face, but that's fine. We heal for 6 anyway, so it don't matter. You're dead, dude. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you straight up dead. So I'll take a Warcry here. Actually, it's not bad for what we want to do anyway. Normality can fuck it, but other than that, we're in a good place. This is awkward, but I'll play offering and see if we get Normality. We didn't get Normality. I'm going to start with Inflame. I'm going to go for the Bash into the Perfector Strike, into the Normal Strike, into the Normal Strike, and he's dead. Okay, that works out. Interesting. Pummel is really kind of good for us, but also not super good. So I think I'm going to pass up on all of these and move on. We're looking for anything with the word Strike in it. So if I see the word Strike, you know I'm buying that shit. Bottled Flame is super important. Token could be super good. We get rid of like everything except for what we want in our opening hand. We could have like, we could technically build a run of just Bash, Perfected Strike, Offerings, Perfected Strike, Flexes, Inflames, and Spot Weaknesses, and then just be like cycle those through every turn. We will tank a lot of damage. I think I want Bottle Flame, and I think I want to put a Perfected Strike in my opening hand every time. I think that is probably worth a little bit more for me. You know what? Give me an attack card. I can't buy potions. Okay, good. Luckily I don't take the money. That would have been cool, but I would have been like, you know what, that makes sense. Let's get rid of this curse since we don't need it in our deck, and even though we have blue candle, it saves us 1 HP and it doesn't cost us actually anything, so I think that's fine. Well, this is great. Offering first, and there's no more Normality to worry about, so we're actually just in a really great place. Boom. Okay, offering again. Do this, do this. Goodbye. Do that. Do that. Do that. Okay. Yeah, this works. This works for me, baby. Thunderclap, how yes, baby, let's go. I like it a lot. I will heal for turn 9. Move on. Thank you very much for the free heals. It means I get free card upgrades. And I will take an upgrade in Flame, just in case Almonds doesn't show up. At least it gives us 1 extra permanent strength. So it's a big deal. Okay, so you obviously start up that. You go with this. Go for this. You go like this. Get this. You bash this fool, and then you murder this fool, and he's down. And fuck, I don't care about 5 fucking damage, bitch. Let's go. What does 5 damage do for me? Let's be honest with each other. Like 5 block is not going to win no run for me. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, use the flex first. He would have actually been dead, and we would have potentially taken no damage. We still took no damage, but just it's important to remember that even if we are in a very dominant position, like we are right now, we should still play the cards correctly, because I will get a relic. Thank you. Oh, that's so fucking big. Actually, yes, I'm gonna upgrade a card. Let's go. Let's upgrade Infernal Blade straight off the bat, make it 0 costing. I think that's gonna definitely be worth it. Nice little leech here for us. Book of Stabbing. Ooh, this is a good opportunity for us. So I'm gonna start off with a bash because it's already upgraded. Then I'm gonna use Offering. Didn't get what I want. I'm gonna use Warcry to look for armaments. We didn't get armaments, but we got a lot of good stuff. So we're gonna like this. And then I'm gonna use Offering again for armaments. Didn't get armaments. It's okay. It's okay. We use Flex, get the extra strength. Use Infernal Blade, it's uppercut. We uppercut. We use a Perfected Strike for 48 damage and a Perfected Strike for 48 damage, and then a Close 9, and it's over. Okay, that's how you do that. Easy peasy, chicken squeezy. I don't think we want another one of those. I think we're fine as is. Let's go to another thing. Let's upgrade more cards. Time to start upgrading the Flex, because having that extra 2 strength is actually worth it. It's worth upgrading, you know what I mean? So this is great. You start a little bit of spot weakness situation. Obviously, this is already upgraded, so you use that. Use Offering once again. We have like a system now, and I like it. I like it a lot. So that does 45. I don't think we can kill you per se. I'm still gonna give it my best go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's just take out him. It's gonna mitigate the damage you take. We're taking like 3 here. I'm fine with that. We took 3 fucking damage for like 10 trillion damage. Where do I sign up for that? That sounds the fucking best deal I've ever had in my whole life. You know what I'm saying? He's already dead. This is a lot better. I feel really confident in this run right now. The last run I felt confident too, and then I fucked it up, and then I didn't feel so confident afterwards. That was kind of ironic. I went from being me in a very cocky, confident situation to me being in a not so cocky, confident situation. So life happens, and I think it's very important to keep that in mind, because lots of times I think people, they get way over their heads where they're at, and then they're like, I got this, it's easy peasy, and then it's not actually that easy peasy, man. It's not actually that easy peasy. So I'm gonna go for Warcry here and hope for the Offering. It didn't shop, but it's okay. I have 3 energies, so I might as well do this, into one of these, into one of those. And that's just sexy. And none of you can tell me that wasn't sexy, because I know that was sexy. Heavy Blade, yes. Heavy Blade has definitely got possibilities for us. And now we shall upgrade the Spot Weakness for that extra 1 strength. It's like, it's so minuscule, because we took 1 extra strength from the Inflame, we took 1 extra strength from the... I will perfect the strike right off the bat because I can. Right now I'm just right now I was actually looking for setup. And we got none of the setup we needed. So it's a little bit unlucky. Didn't get any of our setup we wanted. It's definitely unlucky, but it's gonna happen from time to time. So there's the flex. There's the perfect the strike. I wanna bash you and I wanna perfect the strike you. It's okay, I'd rather tank the little bit of damage I'm gonna tank right now and get you vulnerable, because I think that's important. Because I knew he would die anyway. Okay, this is the turn that I was looking for. So I'm gonna start off with. I think I should start with I'm gonna start off with. Let's look here. I'm gonna start off with Offering, and then I'm gonna armament to upgrade all the cards. I'm gonna then use Thunderclap, and I'm gonna use Inflame. Should have played that the opposite order, by the way. Just remember that's kind of actually very important. So in the future, hopefully I do remember that, because it's actually a big deal. It's actually, don't give me spot weakness now. Thank you very much. I actually really appreciate that, not giving me spot weakness there. So that's very nice. You're gonna weaken, fail, and vulnerable me, and then you're gonna hit me for 1,000,000 damage. No, you're not. You're gonna buff. Okay. Usually, you hit me for 1,000,000 damage there. But if you don't want to hit me for 1,000,000 damage, you just want to die, I'm fine with that. 27, bitch, 36. Okay, I was gonna say 27, bitch, I don't give a fuck. And then I was like, 20, 36. Okay, I care. Okay, you got me. Ooh, double tap. How fucking yes, baby. You gotta go Black Star. It's no doubt in my mind that's the right choice. I'm feeling very, very confident in this run right now. What would make this run even better? Well, marbles obviously would make this run amazing. We would love a marbles up in here, so if we can get a marbles, I'll be a very happy man. But other than that, I'm actually just perfectly content with what we've got going. We've got some good stuff going for us here, a little bit of everything, a little bit of all that good quality cards that just really synergize well, as you can tell. Give me another Inflame Plus, it's fine. We wanted that to show up slightly earlier against the Collect anyway, so more Inflames Plus means more possibility to show up. So I'm actually going to go for a Spot Weakness into a Inferno Blade, into a Double Tap, into a Thunderclap. And now we can take on one. We could eat one too. We could eat one and then do a lot of damage to another one. I think that was the right choice, because do we not get the max HP if you eat one of these guys? Or do I need to win the one, like, what do I need to win it like right now? Because I'll win it right now, that ain't a problem. Give me my max HP. I don't get max HP, okay. Let's keep this in mind in the future. I don't think I want another Thunderclap. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine as is. It does 2 little damage for 1 energy. Receive a stored card, Combust. Oh yeah, this is cool. Basically, it's a note to yourself, right? So you find a card, you go then, if you have a card you like, you can give the card to yourself, right? Which is, it's kind of cool. So you give yourself a card, and then you're like, oh, that's awesome, I like this card. And then you're like, this is a bit of an awkward situation. We don't do enough damage right now to actually kill anything. We need Thunderclap to show up, ironically. I know it's funny because I just got rid of Thunderclap, but it is what it is. Okay, Perfected Striking you would let me normal strike you to death. And then I could weaken you. And that way I'd still take damage, but a little bit less damage. We actually wanted Thunderclap to show up, ironically, even though we were like, we don't need no Thunderclap. Who needs a Thunderclap, man? I don't need no Thunderclap. Do you need a Thunderclap? I don't need no. And I ended up needing a Thunderclap. So let's take it, because I ended up needing it. I will fight for Relic here, please. Yes, thank you very much. Sign me up for the Relic fight. I'll go Inflame. I mean, that's just literally 6 damage for 2 energy. There's no way in the world anyone would ever say no to that. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. If we had any form of vulnerable, you were fucking dead, dude. So be very grateful that we don't. I'm very annoyed that this guy lives on 1 motherfucking HP. He lives on 1 HP. Come on, game. Don't do me dirty like this. So I guess we're gonna have to just tank the 6 here. Probably. I tank the 1 instead. It's way less. I'm more happy about that. Glaming chip is huge, but I don't want any of these either, so move on. Elite first, then bonfire. I'm gonna bonfire first, and then I can upgrade a card before the fight. It makes me slightly stronger for the next fight, and upgrading double tap is gonna be so good if we get the right situation with it. I mean, we have to draw it obviously, which is kind of like half of the gamble in itself, but you never know. And this is kind of what I was hoping for. So you start with double tap, you then go Thunderclap, right? Double tap Thunderclap. You then go Offering. And now you have Inflame, and then you double tap a 45 fucking damage, one of these. And then you can use a 45 damage one of these, or you can do a 22 damage and weakness. I'm gonna go to 22 damage and weakness so I can just tank a little bit less damage, because I'm pretty sure I can kill him next turn. That way I take a little bit less damage, but he still dies. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. You guys get the picture. The picture is he's dead. Red Skull, not a card I care about too much. Headbutt I do care about, so I will take it. Upgrade all cards. Nah, fight a boss. I was thinking about upgrading all cards, I'm not gonna lie to you. There was temptation in my heart. Me is offering first here instead of the vice versa way. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. I guess Inferno Blade is fine. Not what I wanted, but it's okay. 35 damage, 52 damage. Fuck you, dude! Why you live on 16 HP? I could have turned 1 you and I could have got a bonus. I just need any of these cards to show up that just give us stuff. Man! I could have got a trophy right there. I will take Twin Strike. It makes Perfect Strike better, and I've actually been looking for those for a while, but I haven't been getting them. It's a little bit unfortunate. Singing Bowl was exactly what we want, but it's one of those, it came up a little bit too late situations. You know what I mean? You know when a card just comes up just a little bit too late, and you're like, man, could you not have showed up like 3 seconds earlier, bitch? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I could've, but I didn't wanna. That's the question. I could've, but I didn't wanna. I could've, but I didn't want. A double tap would have been so good for us here. So good. 6 energy. We can play a lot of stuff. I think weakening him for 2 turns is really good, and I think just hitting him as hard as possible right now. And then tanking all the damage next turn. Hopefully negative debuffs us next turn, and then that way we just get a free turn basically, and that is exactly what happened. So that's great. Now we just need to hit him like once, like with almost anything. Just give me like anything that does, like, this is perfect. Alright, so you do this and you do this, and he's fucking dead. So this is so good, game. I'll take the max HP and move on. Mr. Moore, the one and only, the champion of the people, Mr. Moore. He mows it up. I don't want to strike. I'll keep a Thunderclap in case I get no more defense. That's a little bit unfortunate, but I will do this, and 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 I can't actually do anything else. So I misplayed that a lot. I think playing 2 Perfect Strikes would be probably higher value, but getting 2 turns of vulnerable on him is also very good. Let's start with offering here into a little bit of Infernal Blade action. It's a Perfect Strike. It's not an upgraded Perfect Strike, but it's a Perfect Strike nonetheless. So I think you start with a little bit of Bash action. A little Perfect Strike action, a little Boomerang action, a little Thunderclap for some more action. Got 5 turns of vulnerable, dude. Like, eventually I'm gonna hit you, and when I hit you, I'm gonna hit you fucking hard, dude. You don't even understand. You don't even know what's coming. Oh, I put the wrong card on top of the deck. That was just retardation at the highest level. But that's me being cocky and clicking too fast. A big mistake that I make quite often, and a mistake that I really wish I can start doing way less of. So we're gonna take a lot of damage here, but it's okay. It's okay. We took a lot of damage for being too hasty with our button clicks, and that's my fault. That's my own fault. I can't blame anyone else other than myself here, so it's okay. Shop time. What you got for me, baby? Dark Thrive. That does nothing for me right now. Exhume does something for me. I'm gonna take it. What is this? Can 6 by me suffer your draw power? No. Remove a card. What cards do like normal strike? Fuck off. That's fine. Let's move on. You know what? A combo potions in right now. You know what? Give me fucking all the outcome. Might need it. Who knows? I'm clicking 18 buttons at once. Not a good idea. I want this and I don't want this. Oh. You don't even know what you've done to yourself, good sirs. You don't even know what you've done to yourself right now up in here. You have murdered yourself. Thunderclap. You go for a little bit of a Perfect Strike action into a little bit of Sword Boomerang, and it's over. Okay. I was gonna tell a story, game. I was in the process of trying to tell a story, and you stole the story from me, and I'm very upset. I'm very upset. I don't want Warcry. I don't want Perfect Strike. Yeah, I don't want to Perfect Strike because we have one. I don't want this, and I don't want the rest. Okay, that's not too good, but it's okay. Let's start with the Thunderclap so we can get rid of it. And I'm also going to play this, and I'm also going to play Double Tap because I'm definitely playing Double Tap no matter what. Definitely want to flex, definitely want to inflame. And now we get to Double Tap. The first one is Double Tap. So you are done. And then you are pretty much done. Okay, easy peasy. Bottle Tornado. Easy peasy. Chicken Squeezy, as they call it. And I'll just take the... Who's our boss? Stone and Deco. I'm going to take Spot Weakness, but I think that might have been one of the small situations in life where we should have gone for the opposite type of play. But it's okay. We'll see how it goes. Stone and Deco, let's do this. I'm very excited to see if I win this run. A lot of it is extremely dependent on how we do on the Stone and Deco fight, so a little bit of an interesting situation I found myself in. I'm going to Headbutt here to put the Thunderclap back on, and I'm going to Twin Strike, and I'm going to So we're going to take 10 damage on the first turn. Not good. Not good at all. It's really bad. We're going to Flex. We're going to Double Tap. We're going to use Double Thunderclap for the vulnerability. And then we're going to use Double Sword Boomerang to get as much damage as possible, and we're going to do this. That was a great turn. Absolutely great. You are pretty much dead, don't you? I just love how we are fighting a boss fight, and I just want to point out that we got until that point we had got no whatchamacallit out of it, and that's hilarious in my opinion. I'm actually going to use Offering again here to get rid of their armor. And then I'm going to use one of these, and I'm going to use one of these. And I'm going to get a ton of HP back. And I'm going to use this, and this, and that. And you're dead. Okay, that was easy peasy. Ascension Mode level 2, 24 minutes and 43 seconds for an Ascension Mode level 2 run. Like it meant nothing to us. When you're winning Ascension Mode runs in 24 minutes and 43 seconds, you know you've got a powerful daily on powerful run in your hand, and that's a fast victory for us. Ascension Mode level 2, 24 minutes, 43 seconds. It's like a speedrun Ascension Mode almost, but not that we were super strong or super powerful. I think we were just like averagely good, but our deck was super synergistic. Like perfected strikes with card draw, with vulnerability creation and strength up. So we had a bunch of strength ups, we had a bunch of card draw, we had a bunch of strikes, and we had perfected strikes. So we literally knew what we were doing, what we wanted, and we did what we got, what we wanted, and we did it, and that's all that matters. So easy Ascension Mode level 2 on the Ironclad complete for us. Now we're going to be heading on over to the next Ascension Mode one, and I'll see you all in that one. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button. This little mini series of 45 episodes of Ascension Mode is just something to distract from the fact that all that Slay the Spire has become is dailies. I thought it would be a good idea to have something else on the side, and that is of course what this Ascension Mode little mini series is. Only going to be 45 episodes long, 15 Ascension Mode levels for the Ironclad, 15 Ascension Mode levels for the Silent, 15 Ascension Mode levels for the Defect, and I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy it, hit that like button, leave a comment on what you think about the run. Were you impressed with 24-minute run on Ascension Mode 2? Let me know. And of course, hit that subscribe button. It helps out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time with another Ascension Mode run.